guys, Mama Bear here. Um, so I know I uploaded a video, I believe yesterday. Oh, nope, I lied. Not yesterday, the day before. Yesterday I was feeling really shitty all day. It was horrible nausea. This video is just me ranting, honestly. Basically the jitters of, fertility treatments. Like, before you actually go. I did it. I made my first appointment today. It's for March 20th. And my heart is pounding just thinking about it. This is the first step. And, I think the hardest thing is, letting go that it's not my fault, that my body is just hating me right now. Maybe the environment is causing, it could be a whole bunch of things, but this didn't start happening until after I had my son. It was happening a little before. I wasn't, my periods were starting to, like, not be okay. But I was under a lot of stress at that point. I was in a very abusive relationship. Just after I had my son, and I think the preeclampsia might have something to do with it, and I'm going to ask my fertility specialist. I'm going to say everything was fine until I had my son. So maybe that just puts in perspective something. Alright, the jitters. The hardest part was putting my faith into a doctor, I guess, more than myself. Like, I've been taking all these supplements, all these, vitamins, everything, and it just, I was really hopeful that it'd work, and I could do this myself. And it's not just because the fertility specialist is, money. I mean, that's the thing. It's a lot of money. And that's money I want to be spending on a baby, And so I want it to go as quick as possible. I don't want to draw it out more than it has to. It's not that we can't pay for it. Don't get me wrong. I will do anything to get pregnant before my grandmother dies. And my husband is right alongside me. Thankfully, we'll be able to skip a few steps because I did go to my OBGYN and they did do a lot of testing, just the basics. They did the 3-day cycle blood work. They did what else did they do? They did like the pap smears, the pelvic exam, all the ultrasounds of like all my work down there. And everything looked fine. My cycle day blood work, he says, didn't look so good. I had high testosterone, like borderline, like it wasn't in the red, but it was like 1 point away. So I have high testosterone. And I had a severe vitamin D deficiency. Yeah, sorry, my son heard me talking and now he's coming in. They didn't say I had PCOS. They said I was in the gray area where there wasn't enough evidence to say I had PCOS. So, I think I do, from the weight gain, everything. Yeah, I'm hoping this fertility specialist is just, gets right into it, doesn't, bless you, doesn't just, waste my time. I mean, like I said in my previous video, I've had bad luck with doctors. I'm very defensive, sorry. I don't know why it's so offensive. I guess I have a football on the brain. But I'm very defensive. In general, being bullied a lot, kind of brings that out. I kind of just, I always think everybody is bullying me. But it's mostly myself that I bully. That's being bullied is through me. A lot of women can say that. Like, especially if you have problems with your body. If you're overweight, you put yourself down more than somebody who was in shape or, just all around prettier. I mean, no woman thinks they're beautiful, no matter how beautiful they are. And if they do, then damn, I don't want to be around them because they are some cocky bitches. Excuse my language, but we're moms here. Well, some are trying to be moms. Excuse me if that offended you. I'm very sorry. Hunter, can you go play, please? No. I got that one. Go on. Go play your tablet.
No, this one.
He wants me to cut his fingernails. And I'm sorry I'm not cutting this out because, honestly, like I said, I'm an amateur. I don't know how to cut videos yet. But I will. I'll learn. But, stop. You stop or you have to leave. Thank you. As I was saying, fertility jitters, I'm so damn excited. Like, the days are drawing out. I'm nervous, I'm nauseous, my stomach's flipping, and that's not just because I'm sick. I'm just so nervous. Like, I want this so bad. And the fear of it not happening is there. The fear of the words IVF or even IUI scares me a little. They're all painful procedures with needles, and it's just, I want it as less invasive as possible. Like, I have this idea in my head that it's going to be, he's going to give me Femera, and I'm going to get pregnant. Go to bed then. And, but a lot of people do that. They think, I just need a pill and everything's fine. But that's not the case. And I don't know if that's the case with me. I don't know if I'm going to have to do IVF. And thankfully, I'm very thankful that the fertility specialist that I see is super good with pricing. From my understanding, IUIs can be pretty pricey too. And they have a package of, it's $1,000 flat, like, you don't need to, like, all the appointments are included, everything's included. I don't know. I had to look up some pricing, actually. You know what? I kind of just threw that out there. I didn't look up pricings, but I'm going to now because I'm kind of curious. But that sounds reasonable to me, but I don't know the pricing. I know IVF can be like $10,000 per, like, egg retrieval or, like, per session, which is crazy. But, I mean, the way they do it, the complexity of it, I guess, makes sense, but I don't know. I just, that's a lot. That's like freaking small loan right there. And I think people probably do take out loans. Because I hate when people say, if you can't afford getting pregnant, you can't afford to have a baby. Which is total BS. Do you plan on spending $10,000 a month on your kid? Because if you do, adopt me. Because that's freaking crazy. And it's very unrealistic. Alright. Go play your tablet. It's very unrealistic. And, like, same with for fertility treatments. Like, every appointment is gonna cost, like, almost $140. Okay, that seems reasonable. $140 a month? Wrong. $140 is just for the initial appointment. That doesn't include labs. That doesn't include The fact that I'll be seeing him almost like 3 times a week, every week. Okay, well, you get what I'm saying. It's going to be more than that. I'm going to see him like 4 days in a row when I'm close to ovulating, if I ovulate. And if I don't, then that's just money out of my pocket that didn't work. I don't want to say wasted, because it's not wasted. It's a trial and error, and that's okay. But it's, you're not spending that much money on a baby. You are and you aren't. I forgot the statistics on how much babies cost a year, but think about it. Diapers, yeah. Honestly, diapers are your most expensive thing when they're newborns, you know? Diapers. Like, they grow out of onesies so fast that you only have like 3 onesies for every month that they're there. And I made that mistake as a mom, like buying like a whole bunch of onesies as newborns and a whole bunch of clothes. I didn't even wear half of them. Like, I can use them for my new one. And I will, because I found that new isn't always better. Like, who cares? They throw up on their onesies. There's nice to have a few that are like for when you go out, like special occasions, to show them off. But I'm getting a little off topic here. They're not as expensive as getting pregnant. I use the Clear Blue Fertility Advance like ovulation sticks. The digital ones where they'll flash high and then low, peak. Yeah. Those are $30 a box. I am a very unregular person, like irregular for periods. So I'm pretty much guessing, and I don't ovulate. So me being impulsive, I still take the damn test. So let's see, that's like, they give you 20 sticks sometimes. And I think those are 40, the ones that give you 20. But, yeah, I use those up. And, so, let's see, that's like, 60, 80 bucks a month on, ovulation tests. Not to mention, I buy those cheap little sticks. I buy 100 of those. And yes, I use them up in a month. And if you're trying to get pregnant, you know that we just pee on everything. I don't know if it's nature. I don't know if what, but testaholics. I know some women who aren't, and kudos to them because they don't stress out about it. But I do. I stress out so much about it. I stress out every time that line isn't positive. That's horrible. I'm telling myself so hard that with the fertility specialist, I won't need to, because he'll order a blood test when, like if I ovulate, he'll order a blood test to see if I'm pregnant. But I still have 30 of those pregnancy tests, just those little ones, and I also have 2 of the expensive ones. I'm damn well gonna use them. I am very bad about that. I want to know as soon as possible. I want to surprise hubby with it. It's just hard. The jitters, wanting to be pregnant, and then thinking of when it happens, you get those fears, like, oh crap, I'm gonna have to go through this again, or for the first time. I have 2 children, so I think, wow, I'm going to have to go through not being able to eat meat again. I'm going to have to go through always craving fruit, which I only did with my daughter, but we're hoping for a girl anyway, or a boy, it really doesn't matter. But my hubby wants a girl because he likes the whole daddy's girl thing. He likes the attention. But, it's just, I'm sorry, I looked at how long this was real quick. I took my attention away from the video. it's just, you get scared. And that's what's happening with me right now. I was sick all day yesterday. Came so close to throwing up, but thank God I have a good holdback, because I have a massive fear of puking. Like, crazy. Childhood scar type scared. Phobia scared, too. I wish there was a pill that just knocked me out. So all day yesterday I was so close to throwing up, and then it hit me. I'm like, I've never had a baby with this man before, my husband, because these kids aren't biologically his. What's it going to be like? Because I know the man can determine how your pregnancy is going to be. The reason my pregnancy with my son was so horrible was because the dad had a non-compatible blood type, and I'm surprised that I actually didn't miscarry, but that's why it was horrible. What about my hubby? Like, I'm scared that I'm gonna have, like, I have these dreams of having, like, the best pregnancy ever this time. I have such a good support system. I'm not alone. I have a husband who's very attentive, very loving. Anytime he thinks I'm pregnant, he's kissing my stomach. He's rubbing up against me. He's there. And I didn't have that with my two kids. Like with my daughter, Callie, I did. With my mom and my grandma. But I was still alone. I was still in my room all the time alone. Just freaking out. Excuse me, that's my phone. For my son, I was in an abusive relationship. I was more alone than ever. And this, I have a friend. I actually have a friend who's going to be there for me, and she's super excited for me, and she can't wait. And this, I have such high hopes for this pregnancy, but then my negative side kicks in. What if it's not all flowers and rainbows? What if I'm puking every day? My biggest fear, what if I'm puking every day? What if I can't eat? What if I'm hospitalized again? What if I get preeclampsia again? You know, stuff like that starts to ruin my mood, and I can't let it get that way. Hospitalize me. I don't care. This baby is going to be worth it, whether the pregnancy is shitty or wonderful. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I'm trying to think that way, but us women, we tend to think negatively for a day, I don't know, weeks, I don't know, but eventually we get over it. But the jitters are there. I made my appointment, and I am scared shitless, and they're so nice. At least the receptionist. I'm bringing in all my paperwork, all of it. All my history. I wrote a personal letter to him. Everything. I don't know if he's going to look at it before my appointment or not. He's a pretty busy man. They're booked out until March, which this actually isn't. That's actually the soonest I've ever had the appointment. When I made it, they made it for like 2 months out. So I think things are slowing down for him, so I might get a little more attention, and that's good. But there's just so many what ifs, and the what ifs are what scare me. What if pills don't work? What if IUI isn't an option? What if IVF is an option, but not for my wallet? I know they say not to discuss finances, especially with strangers, but I'll be honest with you girls. I have money set aside that we're getting from taxes and that we're saving. That's not nearly enough for IVF. And unless they offer payment plans, I'm pretty doomed if it comes to that. It would take me a few years to save money up like that. That is if it is as expensive as I'm thinking. $5,000 I can do. Might take me a year, but if it's 10,000, then oh, I don't even want to think about it. I'm getting negative again. I made my appointment, ladies, and I hope that you will be there through every step of the way. If not, maybe years later, somebody will look at these videos and find that it's not as scary as they think, or friends and family can watch. I don't know. I hope that these videos, yet again, I'm going to say this pretty much every video, I hope that these videos help somebody out there. I hope they make you smile. I hope they give you a little bit of hope. That's all I'm trying to do. I like documenting. I like messing with the videos. I like making my own intro. I think that's really fun and cool. I can't wait to get my own camera so I can walk around and talk to you guys. But until then, amateur time. Everyone has their own amateur videos, and then it starts to progress. Let's see how I progress. But I'm going to bid you farewell, because this is a 21-minute long video, and I know the longer the video, the less likely you are to actually listen to the whole thing. I need to keep that in mind. I watch videos of other ladies, and I'm like, 30 minutes? Skip. I'll be honest, sometimes I will like fast forward through certain sections, and I'll miss vital information. I'll be like, wait, how did that happen? And I'll have to go back. Yet again, getting off topic. I hope these videos help anybody out there, PCOS people, anybody, overweight women, you are beautiful. Doesn't matter that you're overweight. I'm overweight. I'm considered obese. But I've been able to look at myself lately. I've been able to look at myself and tell myself that I'm beautiful. And it feels pretty damn good to be able to do that. When you get to that point, and you will get to that point, you will feel amazing. Alright, I'm gonna end this video. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.